and the reader feels a sense of closure. Not every story will follow these steps. There are non-linear narratives that don't begin at the beginning. Writers can choose to break the formula too and start closer to the climax or in media res, in the thick of things. But it's important to learn the rules before you try to break them. So, to summarize, writers often follow a 5-part plot structure. The tension rises as the protagonist faces a conflict until the turning point, or climax, when the tension falls and the conflict resolves.
Okay, so taking that plot structure, or plot mountain, again, it looks like this. How do we use this plot structure for your historical fiction narrative after you pick your time period? Right, so the climax is the turning point, the top part. Just right here. That's that huge decision that your character makes. Yeah, Cruz. Yeah, okay, so yeah, basing off of history. Okay, so
if it's a true event,
okay, give me a historical event that you'd like.
Pompeii.
Pompeii?
Yeah.
All right, so Pompeii would be your, like, I think it's Mount Vesuvius?
Yeah.
Something like that, that erupts. It's like a strong town. So if your character was someone in Pompeii, their decision would be maybe like, do I try to evacuate or do I help my family? And then based on that, it will affect the story. Good. What's another time period we can talk about?
The 300 Spartans.
300 Spartans? Okay, awesome. So we have the 300 Spartans. They are battling, I want to say, the Persians. Yeah, like thousands of people. What would be a climax for them?
That they.
Right. Yeah, so there's that. They have to decide: are we going to fight them or not? Okay. Cool. So we're only talking about one element of the plot structure, but as you can see, choosing a time period and making our story. By having that character, we'll be able to like establish the character here, and then make some sort of conflict. So conflict would be Persians versus Spartans. Then you have the tension of if you do the movie, there's a lot of like people in play and manipulating each other. Then there's one guy I think who's like tells the Persians about that path. Again, that part I think is made up, but that goes into that genre. Then you have the climax, the huge decision, falling action, how the climax, how the choice affects everyone else. Resolution, is it a happy or is it a sad ending?
Sad.
Right, for that example, yes, but that's where you decide on like which story you're making. Cool.
When is the story done?
So after we talk about plot, which we just did, I think symbolism, we're going to do another review on that. Once we go over all the requirements I'm asking of you, we'll give you a couple days to work on your narrative. It will be due on the last work day, the night of the last work day. We'll go into more detail about it later, but like I'm expecting kind of lengthy narrative. But the creative part is you get to choose which period. So yeah.
Back to our story with Toy. If you were writing in her story, what would happen next?
All right. So I'm going to end our session with Nearpod. Can someone get the light screen too? Or Shanti, one of you can get the light screen. Get the lights. Thank you. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is so the rest of this time, I want you to be working on the plot review assignment. click on it for today, Thursday, and then it's going to ask you to make a copy. It should look something like this. You're going to be choosing one of your favorite stories. Preferably not Toy Story, since we use that as a class example. Don't use Toy Story. But any other story you want to use, you're going to be answering these questions in detail and in complete sentences, so that way I can understand what you guys are saying there. The notes can be found on, if you missed something or you need more clarity, I made the Nearpod notes available. They are marked Nearpod 318. Everything you need to know for this assignment is here with the vocab and the 5 elements of the thought structure. You're going to be answering every single question. Make sure you answer all the questions in each part. Questions, comments, concerns. This is going to be due tonight at midnight, so make sure you use this time wisely and work on it. Protagonist, not necessarily the good guy, but it often is. It's the character that you're following and supporting. Antagonist is the opposite side. If you have any questions, I'll be walking around. We'll get that together.
I want to say Chuck.
Let's get up here, right? Someone else, Kachiga.
Yeah.
Oh, it's JKs. That's even worse. Yep. The notes up too. Ben, you doing all right? You all right? Yeah, feel that? If you need to walk around or water, lift your mask up and start working on this. Adam, can you put your phone away? What did you use? So you just take that. Oh, you have it done? You can put your phone away. Put your phone away. Or at least work on your assignment. Take things and working into the class. So as long as we see improvement in this quarter, we talk about maybe ceasing some of those assignments. We need to make sure to turn everything in this one, and then we'll create a unit for you about raising up for now. As soon as that unit's created, me or I will.
What is the subplot? Not the plot.
Correct. It's not the main one, but it is a secondary story that's supporting or helping out the main story. It often works with the relationships.
Okay, so if I did, so
Okay.
what is subplot?
So the journey would be the main one, but the subplot would be like, what's her relationship with her dad? And like, 'cause the dad's like, let's keep things traditional. And she's like, no, I want these four things. So that, yeah. So it's like, it's more of a character struggle or relationships. Yeah. Can you lift your mask up for me? Good. How you doing? Oh, how you doing? Good. You have any questions? Any questions? Yeah, it is. So, no worries. Yeah. I know only answer, but maybe it's easy. No, I'm not good for movies. I'm sorry, but I know of Halloween. Yeah. So it's okay. I don't have to present the story, but yeah, I've been reading, which I probably should. Oh, okay, so watch Staying Over Halloween reference. Awesome. I'll definitely find some time to check it out. Really boring. Oh, I'm okay with that. I've watched at least maybe 2 or 3 Tarantino. So, yeah.